everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Lady Kazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber Newsy news. But before we do, please make sure to smash subscribe, ring the bell, hit the like. Make sure, if you're not already, please follow me on Twitch. All right, on to our very first piece of Newsy news. This is Eien Project. So Eien Project is a US-based VTuber agency. Why are we talking about Eien Project? Well, guys, looks like Eien Project is now closing. So this is posted on their Twitter/X account. And Eien Project says, important announcement. Thank you very much to our community members who have been supportive to Eien and our talents over the last 2 years. We regret to inform you that we will be ceasing operation as of November 3rd, 2024. It has been difficult to come to this decision, but we have decided it would not be feasible to continue operations and supporting our remaining talents. After the company ceases operations, the channels and social media talents for Sky Shinryu, Blaze Shinryu, Miri Sapphire, and Amora Lumina will remain unchanged as they have purchased their IP and will continue as individual VTubers. The majority of the content for Zumi, Dokumi, and Nanaimo Navi's YouTube channels will remain available after the closure, but they will be streaming and creating content under new indie personas in the future. We will be adding a link to their new personas in their YouTube and Twitter bios so they can be found more easily. We hope that you will continue to support all the talents in the future endeavors and wish them the greatest success going forward. All of us at Eien Project appreciate the time and efforts that the talents have put into the company, and it was a joy to see each of their creativity, passion, and hard work bloom into something amazing. Oh, a couple things there. These talents who are continuing, they had to pay off Eien in order to get their IPs. So it kind of poses a question. You're like, okay, if this company is going out of business, why couldn't they just give the IPs to their talents? Why did the talents have to pay for the IPs? It's a little bit confusing because, like, after this project closes, like, what are they going to do with them, right? It's not like they put an IP on a shelf, you know what I mean? And the other thing here that's kind of like a red flag that I'm seeing is just like, oh, anything after 6 months, we'll be offering full refunds, but you have to contact us about the refund. It's like, no, listen, like, come on. You have a list of everyone who requires a refund. Just do the refund. The fact that you're making your fans jump through loops to do this is really stupid. Okay, so I'm seeing a troubling pattern here, guys. If we were to break up VTubers by groups, you got the corpos, you got the big money corpos, you got the indies, and then you have like a special group of ex-corpos. But in the middle there was like this kind of quote unquote middle class of VTubers, right? Whereas like they're VTubers who are part of agencies, but they're not the juggernaut agencies. They're kind of somewhere in the middle. But we're seeing a troubling thing here. Whereas like kind of the quote unquote middle class VTubers kind of getting squished out of the sphere. So it's like if you're not a giant juggernaut corpo or a tiny indie, it seems like there's not any space in the community, and like all these companies are closing down, and it's not really clear as to why they're closing down. Is it because like they're not taking a 50-50 cut? Is it because there's just not enough fans to talent ratio? It's not very clear what exactly is going on in this sphere. It's a little bit troubling that a lot of these smaller agencies are closing up shop. This is at least, I don't know, like the 4th one this year. It seems like a lot. So let's see what the good people on Reddit got to say. Mang says, looking through both AnyColor and Cover financial reports, merch is the #1 driver for revenue, while streaming is around 20%. Revenue by streaming is unsustainable if you can't convert it to decent merch sales. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Blooming Rose says, feels like we're seeing the big saturated VTuber sphere beginning to crumble, and it genuinely makes me feel bad for the talents, the management behind the scenes, etc. So many smaller agencies and corporations shuttering their doors for what are essentially financial reasons. Support your smaller agencies because you never know when they'll go under. Oh, 100% I agree. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really, really bizarre trend that we're seeing. So let me know in the comments what you think of Eien Project closing. Do you think we're finally at the plateau in the VTuber sphere, or do you think that there's more to come? Let me know. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Ina. Ina is a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber associated with HOLOLIVE. So we've talked about Ina on this channel before. Just to give you some context, Ina was working in Japan, but there was some sort of visa issue and she was sent back to her country. So this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, and this is posted by Whiskey Jeebus. Says Ina talks about her unfortunate situation. So let's take a listen and then we'll look through the Reddit, okay?
In hindsight, I feel like when I made the first tweet, I was kind of very disappointed and frustrated with how things had to be, because it very well could have been prevented if I feel like the parties involved could have done a better job. I was at a point where I might have to delay again
Oh no.
some of the things that I've planned
Oh
for the
no.
entire year that I've literally tied a lot of other things to.
Oh boy.
And you know, it kind of felt like my entire effort behind the scenes during the year was kind of denied on the spot out of nowhere.
Oh no.
So,
oh no.
I'm sorry if like I made you guys worry a little bit because of my tone of tweet, but
Yeah. Oh no.
it was just not a good time. Not a good time.
Voice is a little shaky
but
too.
I personally have done everything properly on my end. I'm choosing my words very carefully.
You have to. Yeah.
And the fact that I probably will not get reimbursed for any of it, I feel like I will probably still go ahead and think of it as a quote-unquote vacation time of the year.
Oh God.
So
Forced vacation.
Honestly, it's for the company to figure out. It's out of my hands right now. I did the best I could on my end.
Oh goodness.
At least this year, especially, like, I made sure, you know, I was early to deadlines. I was not missing any messages, etc.
Oh man. Oh my God.
Sure that everything was okay on my end, so that at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, I don't have to feel, you know, bad about something going wrong because it's something I didn't do or something, you know? I know that I did my best. Hoping things get sorted out by the end of the year, or
oh boy,
if not, early next year. Actually, I feel like that Gurren Lagann Watch Along party really helped me, like, mentally, because before that, because of the whole situation happening, I was feeling really down, and I was like, do I give up?
Oh no. Oh no.
You know, I went to a stage of, man, do I just give up and, you know, accept my fate? And then, you know, I had a good time hanging out, and then I watched Gurren Lagann, and I was just like, no, I can't give up.
Damn straight.
Row,
fight the power. That's right.
So it was a good motivation boost, I think. After watching Gurren Lagann again.
Yeah.
So
there's so much there. It sucks when you do everything right and still lose. Let's see what the people on Reddit got to say. Whiskey says, of course, she can't go into full detail on what happened. It's a bummer her projects and plans being affected the way they are. No, I agree. Gulupia says, the part that's messed up, in my opinion, is the money and time she invested into these projects that just poofed out of existence. I'd be pissed if I had planned something for months, spent money out of pocket to do it, that I don't even own, and then get told I can't do it last second. If she had to pay for things out of pocket, the company should have at least made sure that she had the conditions to do the work and not waste her money and time. Rip says, this feels like the rare cover L in this situation. Obviously, we don't have the full information, but Ina did say this could have been prevented if the parties involved could have done a better job, which seems to be in a roundabout way to hint that the fact that somebody made a mistake. Now, maybe, quote, parties involved may just be referring to the Japanese government office responsible for issuing visas, but the way that Ina is frustrated by it really makes me think that cover staff messed up. Likely filed wrong paperwork or missed timing, which upended Ina's plans and projects. If that's the case, I really hope cover can make things right for Ina. Meta says, I think due to how bad Niji Ien's misconduct was, people have forgotten that cover also had some pretty bad screw-ups in the past. Granted, modern day cover doesn't seem to be malicious in any way, and they do try to correct any shortcomings, and I am 99% sure this was nothing more than an unfortunate series of missteps. However, Cover Corp has done some questionable things in the past, and they also have a tendency to show remarkable incompetence at the most inconvenient of times. No one is perfect. Yeah, it sucks for Ina. There definitely was some sort of misstep in regards to her visa, and I feel really horrible for her, the fact that she had to put out her own money on projects for it to just kind of go up in smoke. So we really don't know what's going to happen with Ina. Apparently, early next year, everything's going to be solved, but it sucks. Ina seems like a genuine good person, and you can tell by her voice she was definitely shaken up when she was talking about it. So it's definitely something that she took very personal. I mean, how can you not, right? This is your dream job. So like, And especially if you put out your own money on projects, so you fully believe in the cause of what you're doing, and for it to just kind of be taken, like the rug swept under you for things that you weren't even in charge of. I mean, it kind of sucks, right? She did everything, crossed her T's, dotted her I's, and it seemed like that just wasn't enough. So it's really sad. So if you do like Ina, please go support her, because as of right now, it seems like there's no really definite answer as to one, what happened, and two, when's it going to get resolved. So this is something that we just kind of have to keep an eye on. Okay, friends? All right. On to our next piece of newsy news. This is Alicia VTuber, and Alicia is a Twitch partner and 190K YouTuber and a rat queen. So why are we talking about Alicia? Well, guys, some pretty rough stuff happened to Alicia. Let's take a look. So Alicia says, my entire YouTube channel has been hacked. Not just one, but both. The person changed my email, changed my two-factor authentication, and even now has changed my AdSense. This is my job and income. Please help me deal with this urgently at Team YouTube. These are my channels, Alicia X Life, Alicia X Death. So that's a huge thing that's happened. This happened to even like other channels, like IRL channels like Linus Tech Tips. This has happened to him too. It's a YouTube thing that's going around. I believe it's like a PDF that's been infected, and these hackers can come in and pretty much take over your entire channel. This is a big problem, and this is a prevalent problem in the YouTube community, not just for VTubers. In the YouTube community, this is a big problem, because why bother working hard and making your own channel when you can just steal someone else's, right? So this is kind of what the hackers are doing, and it's really disgusting. And just a reminder, guys, people who get paid out on AdSense get paid out on the 21st of each month, okay? Today is the 21st. It's not great. This is on October 18th when Alicia made this post. So as you can imagine, yeah, YouTube works really slow. All right, here's some follow-ups. Alicia says, hey, YouTube, buddy, I know someone logged into my YouTube. That's the hacker. What do you mean you're canceling my account recovery? So here's like, your account recovery is canceled because you're signed in. Your Google account is being used on a computer or mobile device. Because you've already signed into your account, Google has canceled your account recovery request. If you continue to get in trouble in your account, you can reset your password from the device where you're signed in. Not helpful. Not helpful when the hacker is signed into the device. Hello. Okay. So Team YouTube says, Alicia, we've replied to you via DM. Also, we recommend deleting your tweet as it contains personal information for your privacy purposes. Alicia says, don't worry, it's not my personal info. It's just the hacker who is still logged into my account. Yeah, because the hacker is all of these random symbols. That is the hacker. Like, hello. Like, can you not think for a second like that? Alicia VTuber. Oh yeah, my recovery email is OUJBVVCY. It's like, come on. Use your common sense here, bruh. Seriously. Some more updates here. Alicia says, update on the hackers. They were booted off my channel, and I can change my two-factor. Fantastic. Big issue. Their email is still the admin. Oh my God. So they're getting updates of my changes, ? Their email is also attached to my AdSense now, and I can't take them off of it because it thinks they are the admin. Waiting for Team YouTube and YouTube creators to reply to my email and help me get my life back. Then Alicia continues. YouTube support says it'll take 5 days for my account to be recovered. My AdSense payout, the money I make from YouTube, pays out in 3. The hackers are going to get the revenue for my past 120 videos I posted in the last month. I'm really hoping they can resolve this before then, or still pay me what I've earned. Thank you to everyone for supporting me. I will continue to keep you posted. From this tweet, there's been some replies here saying, hey, Team YouTube, you should really look into this one. These kinds of things need a quick hand to prevent fraud, and this creator isn't going to get the help they need in time if you do not intervene. And XC says, if YouTube really does pay out your money to these scammers and not reimburse you, they definitely deserve to have some kind of legal action taken against them. Google is a multi-trillion-dollar company, and the fact that their security is so piss poor should be criminal. Yeah, so essentially what this is saying is that even though she's technically recovered some of it, she hasn't recovered all of the control of the account, and the payout that pays out in 3 days is going to be paid out to the hackers. So all that work Alicia did in the entire month for the 120 videos that she posted, the hackers are going to receive that money. And it seems like YouTube is like this is not okay. For 5 days, this should be immediate action. This is a big deal. This is a problem. This is a huge problem. And the fact that, okay, so guys, listen to this too, okay? The fact that you have to publicly out YouTube on Twitter for them to actually action anything is ridiculous too. The fact that their system is so broken, the fact that they don't support the creators, the fact that they allow this type of hacking to continue, this is ridiculous. They are not protecting their content creators at all. And it's really bad. Like, there's got to be some sort of like, you know, like, hey, can you tell me what's this? What's it? Like there's got to be some sort of like, the fact that there's no customer service at all is really upsetting and very disgusting. Just think, you go to work for an entire month and some guy just comes in and swipes your paycheck. How is that okay? That's not okay. Anyways, all right, let's continue. This is the last tweet as of today. Alicia says, YouTube, you have officially screwed over a cancer patient. I just paid for my meds today to find out that I can't even attempt to have my account for another 7 to 14 days. 14 days is 2 weeks, guys. Do you think this is okay to do this to someone? For them to get hacked by the same hacker that has been attacking others? I won't have a job for half a month now. How is this okay, YouTube? This is horrible. So here, this is a screenshot that Alicia wrote. It says, if you still can't access your account, you will need to wait for 7 up to 14 days from the last date you have changed your password to be able to access your account again. Since your account was recently compromised and recovered, the system needs to trust or recognize the new changes, location, and device on your Google account for security purposes. We do not have the option to bypass this security procedure, and you will need to wait this out. This is horrible. Like, what is going on? You know YouTube has the technology to figure this out. The fact that they're just like, you have to wait 2 weeks. Imagine not going to work for 2 weeks, not getting paid, not getting your bills paid. This sucks. This absolutely sucks. YouTube, their fraud detection is terrible. Their account recovery is terrible. There should be like something like, oh, hey, here's a government document. This is me. Like, for example, when you set up your AdSense, right? You have to send in all of your documents. So why can't they be like, oh, hey, are you? Let's call you at your phone number. Like, or, hey, are you? Can you just like do like a video chat with me and hold up your passport? Like, come on. Like, this is so dumb and it's so obvious. But like the fact that they're just being like, yeah, you know what, just wait half a month, you know, just kill your channel for half a month. Guys, if you don't post on YouTube in 28 days, YouTube pretty much terminates your channel. Like they will not recommend you on the algorithm. That like this is like the horrible and disgusting part of YouTube that people don't see, unfortunately. This is something that can happen to anyone. Anyone can get hacked. Hackers just look for big channels. What I'm trying to say is YouTube is just F to this person, and YouTube continues to F people. And the fact that you can only get them to a reply on Twitter is very scary. Anyways, long story short, this is really upsetting. If you can, support her on Twitter/X because she needs our help. So if you can at YouTube, this issue has not been resolved. Today is the 21st, so the hackers are walking away with a paycheck just because they're a bunch of dicks. Okay, anyways, but it's really sad when a content creator gets screwed over like this. So on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Wactor. If you just shuddered at me saying it, yes, Wactor, this is them. Wactor was Japan-based agency of VTubers. However, they had renamed themselves because they had gone through so many controversies, so many bad things happened at Wactor, guys. Like if you thought Niji was bad, Wactor was even worse, okay? So Wactor didn't really go away. Wactor just rebranded to 910 Inc. So just to keep you kind of in the loop of like, you know, what happened, right? So, okay, so Wactor turned into 910 Inc. 910 Inc. is a Japanese VTuber agency. Surely they're not still evil, right? Right? Incorrect. Okay, so this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, posted by AJ Shell. So it says, 910 Inc., formerly Wactor, is opening up auditions to find new, quote-unquote, souls for the model/channels of graduated talents. Guys, this is a whole new low, okay? This essentially is digging up a corpse and reanimating it. This is not okay. From what this title says, Wactor had some IPs that obviously graduated. They're like, you know, we're going to put this on the shelf and we're going to wait and see. Maybe people forgot about this and like maybe we can like reanimate this corpse. So it's pretty gross. So let's take a look through. This person says, 910 Inc., previously known as Wactor, are probably the single most corrupt VTuber agency in the history of the entire industry, is now holding auditions for people to recast their previously graduated VTubers. Do you straight up not give a F about your integrity as an organization anymore? Okay, so this is the tweeting question. So this is 910. This is what they have to offer. They have 2 channels with over 200,000 followers. They have 2 channels with over 100,000 followers. They have 1 channel with over 50,000 followers, 6 channels with 20,000 followers, and 11 channels with over 10,000 followers. And you can apply via the dedicated form here. In the VTuber sphere, this is a humongous no-no. This is very, very bad. Wactor renamed itself, hoped that people would forget about the controversy, shelved these IPs, and now that they're like, yeah, you know what, enough time's passed, let's just reanimate these corpses. So think about this, guys. Think about this. These VTubers, they had to work so hard to get these channels up to this amount, only for it to just be taken away from these content creators. They had to graduate, so they had to move on with their lives. And now Wactor is like, yeah, this is an asset that we're taking, and we're just putting someone else at this desk. It's really gross, because like the person you fell in love with is not that person anymore. Okay, they are a completely different person. It's really gross and it's really disgusting. The sad part is people are desperate and people will apply to this. Like even though this is morally and ethically, this is so wrong. This is so wrong in the VTuber sphere to do. This is not okay. But for like the company that's the blackest black company, they're like, you know what? F it, we're gonna try it. And as a community, we should be saying this is not okay, because you've taken what these content creators have done, and essentially this is like a bastardization of what you've done. This is just awful. So this is from 910 Inc. regarding the auditions for the quote unquote souls. For all auditions, we recommend that you provide information that allows you to hear your voice when applying. I would appreciate it if you could provide a link that would be viewed in a browser such as YouTube or Google Drive. Anyways, let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say, because like, I'm personally disgusted by this, but maybe someone thinks that this is all right. Let's take a look. Okay, AJ Shells, so who's the OP, says, a while back, they removed all the videos of the former talents, then debuted a replacement voice actress for Mitsurgia Lia using the same channel and model. The depravity of the blackest black company knows no limits. I am also blocked on this account, despite not interacting with them as far as I know. A block I shall wear with pride. Murder says, these guys don't understand why people love watching VTubers. Such a tone-deaf announcement. Imagine if Cover Corp announces, we're opening up auditions to find new souls for Minato Aqua. Jesus effing Christ. And then Discordians says, did they not see and learn what happened when the company behind Kazuna Eye did the same? The community gets attached to a person behind the model, not so much the model itself. Yeah, they seem to be forgetting this part. Sure, the model has its own brand and recognition, but it's the person that makes it, gives it life, soul, and personality that people get attracted to. It just won't work, at least not to the extent that they want it to work. For the person who ends up taking over as new voice actors, I do wish them the best of luck, but man, the company is just so dumb. Long story short, this is going to be a very interesting thing in the VTuber community if they manage to pull it off. Personally, I think it's pretty disgusting and disrespectful of the people who actually worked so hard to get these channels to these numbers. Yeah, Wactor /910 Inc. Like, guys, like the internet remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. We know how bad you are, and we're going to remember this. So anyways, guys, so if you can imagine, 2024 has been the weirdest year for VTubers, okay? Like, just when you thought, like, you know, Niji's so bad, like, out comes 910 Inc. with the steel chair. It's so bizarre. I don't even know what to say at this point. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think of this, of 910 Inc. just coming out of the woodwork with this shenanigans? All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. All right, guys, this is Suisei. And Suisei is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with HOLOLIVE. So why are we talking about Suisei? Well, Suisei's got some like really interesting news that is out of this world, literally. So this is the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency. So they are like the Japanese branch of, like, you know, space exploration. So what does this have to do with VTubers, guys? But don't worry, it's all gonna make sense. All right, this is posted on the HOLOLIVE subreddit, posted by Joe John. Says, Suisei will do a stream on November 1st in collaboration with Sagihara City and JAXA, the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency, basically Japan's NASA. The stream will also show some behind the scenes of the Mercury Magnetosphere Orbiter MEO project. So let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say. Veladuga says, Comet collabing with JAXA. My inner astrology nerd is hyperventilating. This is awesome. This is, you know what, like space and VTubers, like they kind of, I feel like it's like a match made in heaven, right? Mr. Foxy says, stellar, stellar indeed. Anyways, long story short, this is kind of like a cute collab between a space agency and a VTuber. Hopefully the first of many. Hell yeah, let's go. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Dooby, and Dooby is a cute little dancing rat. Dooby is having a debut. She's debuting on October 25th at 5 p.m. PT or 9 a.m. GST. This is Dooby's announcement on Twitter/X. So guys, if you are interested in the mystery of who this is, if you are interested in, like, I don't know, Sherlock Holmesy stuff, perhaps you can take a look at this person. Hint, hint, look at this person. Do you like mystery? Do you like Sherlock Holmes? Do you like detective VTubers? Well, maybe you should take a look at this person. I can't say anymore, but look, go see them on October 25th, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Mint Fantome. Mint Fantome, or Made Mint. She is a female Japanese English-speaking virtual YouTuber. So she is independent. And this is Dokibird, who is also an independent VTuber. Very, very large followings, these two. And they are super cute. They used to work somewhere else, but now they don't anymore. Anyways, why are we talking about Doki and Mint? Well, guys, we got a cool collab coming up. So this is posted by Oshi Spark. Oshi Spark, if you'll remember, they create virtual experiences that spark love in the hearts of your fans. So they essentially, like, they help collaborate with a lot of VTuber concerts. So Oshi Park says, attention all dragoons and wisps. Dokibird and Mint Fantome will be taking the stage together in 3D for the first time ever, along with some special guests. Don't miss Fantome's Thief's Revenge live at the Tabernacle in Atlanta on December 14th. Pre-sale starts this Thursday, and general on sale starts Friday. This is the poster. This is their website here, fantothief.com. You can register for the pre-sale here. And here's the prices for the ticket sales. So the VIP package has some goodies there. And then also some question mark, special guest question mark. So anyways, so yes, if you're interested in that concert and if you're nearby Atlanta, go check them out. So definitely pre-register for the event. Yeah, pre-sale begins Thursday and general on sale begins on Friday. So this is likely going to sell out. So if you are interested in these two content creators, make sure to sign up for the pre-sale because that is pretty cool. Okay, Mint says, surprise! Last time Doki and I did a concert together, it ended up being super scuffed, crying face. This is our revenge concert to make up for it. We'll be in 3D, so come watch us wiggle and be silly on stage. Honestly, so this is going to be exciting. This will be really cool. So anyways, go check them out if you are able. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Fillion. So Fillion is an independent VTuber, and Fillion is known for her physical comedy. Fillion says, we're going to make you a star. That's right. This Friday, 2 p.m. PT, we're hosting VTubers Got Talent, featuring our guest judges Lanya Lazar and Megalodon VT. Got jokes, sing opera, or have a unique setup? Audition below and show us what you got. So that was the Google form here. However, guys, you know how sometimes I do VTuber spotlights? I'm like, guys, you know, you really should be looking out for this person. This person's going to be amazing and excellent. Well. Guess who won Fillion's VTuber Got Talent? That's right. Our amazing Astrea. Okay, so anyways, this is like absolutely incredible. So this is Astrea, and she says, oh my goodness, I still can't believe this. When I got accepted into VTubers Got Talent, I did not think I would go out and actually win the whole competition. I want to scream thank you for this amazing opportunity. So if you haven't already followed Astrea, go follow Astrea. Her voice is astounding. It's incredible. It's like an angel has rubbed buttercream onto your ears. It is the most beautiful thing you've ever heard in your life. So the fact that she won this competition, I'm not surprised. And she's a stellar person. So let's take a listen really quickly. Just Fillion's losing it, right? Holy. You see everyone's eyes are just like, oh my God, holy, right? So that is Astrea, guys. Go follow Astrea. If like, oh my God, like her vibes are just so beautiful. Her voice is beautiful. She is a fantastic, genuine person. absolutely like lights out incredible. I'm so proud of Astrea. She definitely deserved this win. And it's so nice when VTubers lift other VTubers, you know, because like Astrea deserves so much more attention than she gets. She has an incredible singing voice, and she is actually Broadway trained as well. So so you really need to go follow her if you haven't already. Anyways, on to our next piece of newsy news. Anyway, sorry, we just want to say congrats again, Astrea. Congrats again. Epic. Well done. Well deserved. And Fillion, thank you so much for giving like a spotlight to other VTubers as well, because it's something the community really needs. So thank you so much. Wow. On to our next piece of newsy news. This is OREN Chan. OREN Chan is amazing. She's an independent YouTuber in Japan. She does a lot of awesome stuff for the VTuber community. So why are we talking about OREN Chan? OREN Chan is kind of suffering from some bad times. So let's take a look here. OREN Chan says, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to do anything these past few days. I was hospitalized after a traffic accident. Oh my God. There were no major injuries. I just cracked the bone in my foot. However, the special stream scheduled for the 20th will no longer be possible. I'm so sorry. This year is truly the worst year. I feel depressed, but I will try my best. Oh my goodness. Poor OREN Chan. OREN Chan does so much, guys. Please go support her if you can, because she really is having a rough year. Like, she had like her house got broken up because of the earthquake. She had to support her family. She's been having a rough go this year. And the fact that like she's still out there fighting the good fight, trying her best. You really have to commend her for it. OREN Chan is such a sweetheart. We're wishing her a speedy recovery on her cracked bone. And yeah, I've had a cracked bone before. It's not a fun time, guys. So anyways, OREN Chan, we're really sorry that happened to you, and hopefully we're wishing you positive vibes and a speedy recovery. On to our next piece of newsy news. This is MUGEN Project Studio. They're a Malaysian-based VTuber agency. So why are we talking about MUGEN Project Studio? Well, guys, we got some not so great news. This is the translation that's posted on their Twitter/X account. It says, important announcement. After careful consideration, internal deliberation by the company's management, we regret to announce that MUGEN Project Studio will officially cease operations on October 19th, 2024. Since the establishment of the company, we have always been adhering to the spirit of professionalism, innovation, and win-win cooperation, and are committed to providing the best service to every artist and fan. Thank you very much for your support and love along the way. As the company's operation comes to an end, the artists will end their partnership with the company, and from October 19th, 2024, all artists will work as individuals. Finally, they're getting their IPs, as they should. We believe that their future development will continue to be exciting, and we look forward to your continued support for their personal activities. The specific instructions are as follows. Collaborating artists, Ria Kori, Ichiroku, Nagi, Fujisaki, Shiya, and Cynthia. Transition arrangement. During the period of the company's transitional operation, the company will ensure a smooth transition of all work with artists, and the signed work contracts will be completed according to original plan. Adjustment of artist status. From October 19th, 2024, all artists will return as individual status, and all subsequent affairs will no longer be operated by the company. 4. Thanks and blessings. We have full confidence in the talents of the artists and look forward to their continued success in the future. We are grateful for every moment of this journey. Thank you to all the friends who supported our company and artists. In the days ahead, I wish you all the best, and I hope the artists will continue to shine in their personal development. With best regards, MUGEN Project Studio. Another VTuber agencies closing up shop, and it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks, guys. So it really sucks when these VTuber agencies, like, who are generally unproblematic, are closing up shop, whereas the problematic ones are still going on strong. It hurts the heart a little bit, right? You're like, why is that fair? Why life sometimes is a little bit unfair, guys, and it kind of sucks. Looks like that all of their people are getting their IPs, which I believe is just and right and well-deserved. So anyways, guys, if you can, go support the talents. They will definitely need your support going forward. All right, guys, that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. If you haven't already, please smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye. So much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join me on Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!